Ponmi depannya no.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Thank you for joining us.
Good afternoon.
Just asking for
Good
few moments
afternoon.
to allow those who may be trying to get on to log on. So give me another 3 minutes at least. And then you'll hear my voice again.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you can see 32 participants and I click on me and I see 300 pass it. That's hurry up.
Good afternoon again, and welcome to this information session. I'm asking you all just to keep your mic muted until you are required to speak. So this is session will last probably about 40 minutes, and thereafter we'll have your question and answer. I know you're all eager. I know you're all so anxious to be here. So let me start off by asking for a volunteer to give us a word of prayer. Anybody would like to bless us this afternoon? Any volunteer to bless us?
I will. Hearing me?
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm hearing you. Please go ahead.
I, most righteous and holy Father, great God, we give you thanks this evening, oh God, for all that you have done. We thank you, mighty God, for keeping us alive, mighty God, so that we will be present this evening. And Father, as we're about to have our meeting here on Tuesday, we pray that you will have thine own with us, mighty.
Do you have a co-host who can mute the persons who are not supposed to be talking? May I suggest you use a co? May I suggest that the co-host do the muting?
Okay, afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much again. I'm going to ask persons, please let us keep muted if you do not have to speak, right? Please. So I'm happy that you can join us this afternoon. Javon, Sharif, can you please mute? Thank you. Happy that you can join us this afternoon. And we know that you could have gone elsewhere. And the reason why you're here this afternoon is because you have expressed an interest in one of our programs of study. So we expect to see you for the next 2 to 4 years. And we're happy that you are here this afternoon. So we're going to have a conversation. We're going to have a conversation in terms of what is expected of you. And so I have a PowerPoint that I will be sharing as I go along. So of course, you all know what the program, the entry requirements are. For some of us, it's a little bit more detailed, and I want us to have this understanding right here. It is 5 CSEC subjects, and you must have English and mathematics. There are other programs like our engineering. It's a little bit more technical. It requires you to have a technical subject as well as 2 science subjects as well. For those who are doing construction, you must also have a technical subject. We do accept you with City and Guilds level 3, maths and English, but if you are coming in with those subjects, you must do our foundation courses in maths and English, and those come at a cost. So I want us to understand that once you get accepted you must understand what you're coming into.
Miss, we're not hearing you.
I'm sorry, I'm back now. So we also have those who would have been granted acceptance as a mature entrant. These are persons who must be over the age of 25 and working in the field. It means that you do not have the required 5 CSEC subjects as is required. And you're also required to do a portfolio. If you're on this platform this afternoon and you were asked to do a portfolio, or if you have submitted a portfolio and you have not had a response from me in terms of an acceptance letter, please send me an email immediately. And by the way, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Sandra Chandia, and I am your registrar.
Miss, repeat.
You're asking me to repeat the portfolio or my name?
No, what you said before.
I'm sorry?
The portfolio.
Okay, so if you're on this platform this afternoon and you're accepted as a mature entrant and you have not yet received an acceptance letter, I'm asking you to send us an email at registrar@ecc.edu.jm. That will be projected on the screen in a short while.
Hello, good afternoon, Miss Sandra.
Mute
Good
your
afternoon.
Okay.
Miss Chandia.
Yes.
Good afternoon to you. I'm a parent.
Yeah.
And I'm attending the orientation with my child.
It's not orientation, it's an information session.
Yeah, information session.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit more mature than your audience.
Okay.
So the feedback,
Yes.
it's really disruptive, bordering on rude. I don't know if you have a co-host.
but somebody
Or
needs
the
to be
IT
controlling it.
department that can control
Yes,
the
somebody needs
Zoom.
to
That would be
control it
good.
because
There is
it's
you're getting
counterproductive.
feedback. There is a
Terrible
co-host who
feedback.
has been trying to
Not
mute.
from you, but as persons enter, their mics are open and they're just arbitrarily chatting, and it's very
Okay.
disruptive.
Okay, I
Yeah.
understand.
But I think
Thank
it
you.
can be adjusted on your end.
All right,
Miss
can you give me
Chandio.
a minute, please?
Sure.
Okay, right.
Good evening. I just came into the meeting. I have some technical difficulty before logging on.
Okay, so I hope going forward we won't have any more interruptions. Thank you for bringing that to my attention as well.
Hello, miss. Are we
Yes,
just
sir.
starting?
Mr. Blair?
Oh, good evening. I'm just asking if you just started the meeting.
Mr. Blair, the meeting was scheduled to start at 4 o'clock. So we at 5 o'clock. So we're 15 minutes in it. Can you just catch up with where we are?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. So for those persons who would have applied as a mature entrant, but have not yet received an acceptance letter or any notification, we're asking you to make contact with us, either through admissions or through registrar@ecc.edu.jm. Now, you are here because you got an invitation, and you got the invitation because we sent you an acceptance letter. Do you know what your acceptance letter include? Anybody can put it in the chat? What does your
ID number. ID number.
So your okay, great. Your ID number. What else?
The course of study.
The program of study, correct?
The amount for your tuition costs.
That's right, correct. Anything else?
The orientation. And how long the program
Perfect.
will be.
Perfect. That's right, Shauna. It tells you all of that. It also gives you one more instruction upon receipt of that letter. What are you supposed to do?
I think you're supposed to accept or confirm.
Thank you very much. And then you do what next?
What did I do?
Yes, Shauna, you're getting it, Shauna. You're supposed to make contact with which department?
The bursary, I think.
I'll take that.
No.
Student finance.
Okay.
Yes.
Student finance, yeah.
Right. So at least, Shauna, I know that you have paid attention to the contents of that letter, and I'm very proud of you. Thank you so much. So there are two types of acceptance letters. One is full acceptance and one is conditional. If you're accepted as for full condition, it means that you would have met the entry requirements or the matriculation requirement for the program. And so we will not ask you to do anything. For those who are accepted with conditional acceptance, it means that you have something pending. And I want those persons who got those letters to really pay attention. It means that you have another subject to pursue. You probably have 4 and not 5, or the subjects are not yet published. Those who also got that letter also received a form, and we're asking you to complete that form. What you're saying is that based on what the conditional acceptance letter is asking you to do, that you are in agreement, and the agreement is simple. I pledge to complete maths or English by 2023. Anything that you have outstanding, it must be done in the first year. And it's done in the first year for 2 reasons. Like I say, you have English to do. Once you make your first attempt in the first year, chances are you will get it. But then again, you may not be so lucky. So it gives you what? Another chance in your second year. because we do not want you to complete the program and not meet the matriculation, because if that happens, you cannot get your certificate when you complete the program. Understood? If there are persons here who got a conditional acceptance letter, please make sure that you fulfill that which you're asked to do. Okay, is that clear?
Yes,
Yes.
Miss.
Now there's-
Excuse me, Miss. I want to ask a question. I didn't get an acceptance letter, but I got an email.
That's fine. It therefore means that by the time we got your application for processing, your letter would have been in the process. So it's not yet done, but it's okay for you to be here. When did you apply? When did you apply? When did you apply? So there may be some persons
I
here.
applied in July.
In July?
Yeah.
Can you type your full name in the chat, please, for us to get your name?
Okay.
So there are some persons here, which is correct. You may be here. We got your application, but we got them like today. So we have invited you nonetheless. So if you're here, we will send you your application.
Excuse me,
If,
Miss.
however, can I
Excuse
just
me,
finish
Miss.
talking, please? If, however, like the person who just asked the question, if you applied from as far back as July and you have not received an acceptance letter, put it in the chat as well. What I also ask is that you could probably check your email, because you may have something missing and admissions may have reached out to you as well. So check your spam sometimes. Sometimes you give us wrong email address. You know, that could also be a factor as well. So we ask that when you're completing any documents, make sure that you put in your correct email, because it will affect you getting information from us. All right. Now I want to talk to you about CSEC maths versus foundation concept in maths.
Excuse me 1 second, please. Hello?
Yes.
Oh, good afternoon. Regarding the application, regarding the sign in, I'm unable to sign to change my password. It kept on saying that.
Are you Catania? Are you Catania?
No, Sashiana.
Sashiana, can you allow me to finish? Because what I want you to do is to listen, because the question that you may be asking, I may be getting there eventually. So you may not have to, so do not ask the question now. Just wait until the end of the presentation, because I may address what you want to ask. Is that clear enough? Is that okay, Sashiana?
Yes, miss.
Okay, great. Just pay attention in the meantime. I know I may not have the nicest voice for you to want to hear, but I'm encouraging you just to listen to what is being said. If you did not hear in the presentation what you want, then ask your question at the end. All right. So there are some of us who do not have mathematics. That is okay. There's no shame in that. Some of us may not have English language either. That is quite okay. We have an internal program called Foundation Concept in Maths for those who do not have math, and Foundation in English for those who do not have English. It comes at a cost in your program. So those of us on the platform this afternoon, if you find out that you are such a person, make sure when you come in that you speak to your head of school, you look at your timetable, and you make sure that you select Foundation Maths and Foundation English.
Hello,
if
Miss,
you have
excuse
plans
me.
on doing CSEC mathematics, do not do the foundation courses. If you have plans on doing CSEC English, do not do Foundation English. Is that understood for those who may fall in this category?
Miss, excuse me.
Yes, miss.
Okay, great.
Yes.
Miss.
Great.
Miss,
Yes, ma'am.
Miss, I was asking if on Monday we are coming.
What me don't tell you, say you have to listen to the presentation. So if you listen, you will hear what me I say. But if all that you want to do is ask questions, you will never let me get there. It's simple. Ask me all the questions at the end. If you do not hear me say what you want, ask me at the end. It's not a long presentation, okay? Now, for those of us who just finished high school and coming into our program, CSEC results will be out. Do you know when? Do you know when CSEC results will be out?
They said the 3rd. No,
Miss, it's coming out Monday.
Yeah.
Right, I understand
Or
it's
the
Monday,
1st.
right? So if you're a graduate of a high school, we have a program for you. It's called the It's called the K-13 program. It's an extension to your sixth form program, and the government will be sponsoring you. We ask that once the results are out, you make contact with us. I must explain to you that you may have applied to do an associate. It is 5 CSEC passes, yes? If you do not get any subject.
Excuse me, Miss, somebody can mute my call for me, please.
Guys, can you just listen and just mute the mics, please? Please.
Okay, so I'm saying if you do not, and for the parents who are on the line, if your child is not successful in getting the 5 or the 4, do not be disappointed. We have a program for your child in the sixth form pathway program. So what we ask you to do is to take a screenshot and take that result to us immediately. You can either, if you like to email it, fine. If you like to take it in, then that is also even better because we can have a conversation. So if you apply to do an associate and you did not get your 5, you will need to speak with us for us to be able to guide you into doing something that you are qualified for. So we have the City and Guilds program and we have the NCTVET programs that you can get into, and our admissions will guide you accordingly. Or admissions officers, they will guide you accordingly. Now, I understand that a lot of you have been very, very much frustrated because you're trying to select your courses and you can't. And technically you can't because you have not yet received your timetable. You have not yet come to our orientation. You have not yet done that which you should do. And therefore, you cannot go beyond step 1. Those of us on the platform, have you tried to do step 1 and were you successful? Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Just raise your hand. Do not speak. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you are at stage 1 and that is good enough. That is good enough. That is where you ought to be. You ought to be at step 1 right now where you're activating your Aaron. And then once you do this and your timetable is available, it will now allow you to do the second step, which is selecting your courses. Once you do that, you can go to the third step. But right now, all that you can do is step 1. And I do not want you to get anxious, and that you can't this and you can't that, and you don't. Only step 1, and your email has said it. Isn't that correct?
Yes.
Thank you very much. So do not get frustrated. We're doing them step by step. It's like you're making a cake, step by step. That is what we're doing with you. So once you have done all that you should do and you're now here, in order for you to become a registered student, you must select your course, you must make your payment arrangement with Student Finance, and you must comply with your payment plan. We all know that it is very difficult for you to find all of that money at once. And so we encourage you, find our student finance office and make a payment plan arrangement from now. You can either email them, you can telephone them, and you would have gotten that information. Where was that information sent? Anybody can tell me?
Email.
In the email, in your acceptance letter.
Yeah. We also got an email as well with some links.
Exactly. So we are trying to help you because we do not want you to be frustrated. And I must tell you that once you make a payment plan, try and keep up according to what you agreed with. Once you come in here, if you have a challenge, do not wait until exam day. I'm telling you this as a secret. Do not wait until the day of exam or the week of exam to make any kind of follow-up, because we understand money don't grow on tree. We know that. And we have these things in place for you to have communication with us. And you must select every course that you should be doing on your timetable. Let me tell you another secret, and do not tell anybody this, but I've shared it with you. If you do not select so for selecting your course, the platform has a window. So it opens up at a particular time and closes. Once it is open, you will be advised. By that time, you should have your ECC email activated. And so that will be the mode of communication, right? We will inform you when it is open so that you can select your courses. If you do not select your courses within that time, you may be charged a late fee, and we do not want to do that. It is free for you to select, and we always encourage you to select. If you have a problem, find our office at Student Affairs.
Miss, what time did you say?
I didn't tell you a time. I only said to you that we will notify you via email.
Oh, okay.
Right. Right. So we will always tell you, send you an email when these things are to be done. Once you create your student email, some of us, we forget our password. Not a problem. We can always reset it for you. But do not put in some crazy password that you can't remember. Make your password very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very simple. All right? Make it very simple. You can always reach out to us. We will send you all the various resources that you can access. If you're trying to do your email and you have an issue, let us know, because sometimes your date of birth may be incorrect. So just let us know. Do not stay home and say you couldn't get away, and then you get frustrated and never turn up. All right? Now, the next thing that you have been very impatient about is your student package. Have you received it as yet?
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
miss. Yes.
You're sure?
No. Yes, miss.
No, miss, I don't have any.
So the only way that you can
Yes, I
convince
received mine, I'm
me
sure.
that you have received it is to tell me what is in that package.
Your medical form.
That's
It's
right.
student advisory.
Handbook.
The handbook.
I'm
the
so
area
proud of you.
consent motivation.
Form.
I'm so proud of you.
Everybody can talk one time.
That's okay. I'm listening.
The dress code form.
That's right.
Yes.
Beautiful. So I'm very proud of you. You have received the package and you have opened it. Beautiful.
And those who haven't received it?
Those who haven't received it, please put your name in the chat so we will know why you haven't received it. By the way, have you received an acceptance letter yet?
Yes.
No, the person who said that they have not received it. Did you receive an acceptance letter?
Yes, I did.
All right. Put your name in the
No,
chat.
miss.
Can you save the question until after, please? But if you
No, I
indicated
didn't.
that you did not receive the link for the package, please put your name in the chat and indicate that you did not receive a package. We will address it for you. So once you commit now, to that you're going to be studying with us, we want you to read the ECC handbook and the consent form which you saw. It is to be signed and returned to your school. So whichever school that you're in, it must go back to the secretary in that office and they will give it to us when we are ready to collect. Is that understood?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Miss, could you repeat, please?
No, not
Can you
understood.
repeat, please?
What if you're not coming from high school?
So what I'm saying to you is that once you have committed to that you're going to be studying with us, you have agreed that this is where you want to be, we need you to read the ECC handbook. That handbook is very important. It tells you everything that you need to know. And we do not want when anything happens, you say that you didn't know, because guess what happened? It is right there in front of you. So we want you to read it, and the consent form, you're being asked to sign it and return it to your school.
What if you're not a student of high school? You've been out of high school completely.
Sir, the lady
Miss, they
saying
don't
to you that
understand which school you're talking.
the Excelsior Community College that you're going to be attending, that's what they asked.
All right, so for the benefit of the gentleman, did you receive an acceptance letter? Did you apply to become a student here, sir?
Yes, I had applied. I got the acceptance letter. I got the package with everything, but
So
I'm not
what is
a
your
student.
confusion about now, sir? Because you're not confused.
You're saying that the consent form should be sent to the school you're coming from. And
I did not say
out
that.
of high school.
I did not say that.
Okay.
All right, so let me say that for your ear only.
Your location.
Whichever school, whichever program that you're coming here to do, all programs are attached to a school. What program are you doing, sir?
Okay, I understand now.
What program are you doing, sir? Let me make sure clear now. What program are you doing?
I said business.
Business. So your letter told you the school that you're supposed to be in. What did it say? What school did it say? Whatever school it says, that is the school that you're supposed to return the letter to. Once you come to orientation.
Miss, I understand no way I say no, Miss.
All right. All right, beautiful then, beautiful. So I can move on then. We understand that.
I understand. Yes, I understand. Go ahead.
You can now mute your mic again, sir. Thank you. So your orientation is scheduled for Thursday, September 15th. You'll have 1 week, right down to September 23rd. We start school on September 26th for day. And if you're studying in the evening, we start school on the 23rd, as well as for the weekend persons. If you, for whatever reason it is that you find yourself, unable to commit to studying with us, do not just disappear. Have a discussion with us. We have a form for you to complete. It's a process. Allow us not to count you when you are not here. So we know that sometimes things happen. So just come and talk to us for us to be able to formalize the process. Understood? Don't just disappear and go to somewhere else and we don't know. That's quite okay, but just let us know. Communicate with us. You're also required to do medical. We offer it here. Your packaged information gives you the cost, but it did not tell you.
Repeat what day will the students start for who is in the day shift?
You can look on the screen and take a screenshot of what is on the screen. Can you see my screen?
Oh, thank you.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Take a screenshot. It is right there in front of you. So for the medical, we also do it here. We are not telling you that you must do it with us, but if you would like to, you can do it here. The cost is in your package. For those who want to do it, I'm going to give you an email.
Miss.
The email that I'm giving you to make your appointment for your medical is collegenurse at ecc.edu.jm. Did you get that? Should you wish to do the medical with us?
Miss, could you repeat it, please?
College
Miss, can
nurse.
you repeat, please?
College nurse. COLLEGE nurse, one word, at ecc.edu.jm.
Miss.
When you're emailing, give your name and contact information, and the nurse will schedule you for an appointment. Thank you, Abigail.
Miss, when is the orientation? And how much is
The orientation.
Speaking. Who is speaking?
Excuse me, miss. It's
Who is
Kelly
speaking?
Douglas.
No, let me
can
get
you-
the gentleman first. The gentleman.
Can I repeat the email?
Johnny, Miss?
Johnny, you're not listening, and
Yeah,
you're going to
in
have
the
problems with your lecturers because you're not listening.
It was a mistake. I'm asking, are you going to have it online or face-to-face? Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it is a mix.
A mix, okay.
But no, I'm sorry. No, it is going to be online. Sorry, online. I was told it's going to be online.
Yeah, because that's what I
But remember that once you get the orientation information, all of that will be there.
Yes.
So I think sometimes you stress yourself too much, guys. You put too much stress on you, and we're giving you the information. And it's the same thing when you become a student. You will be given the information. So there's no need for you to stress. All right? All right.
How much is for the medical?
So I'm moving on. I will not answer that question, and I'm not answering because I've said it twice. It's in your package, and somebody posted it in the chat.
Miss, is it
not
confirmed
listening.
that the orientation will be online? Or is it
Orientation
just...
will be online.
Okay.
So in front of you,
Yes.
can I finish my presentation, then you ask the question? Can you all lower your hands, please? Those who have their hands raised, can you just lower it, please? So I have on the screen student support emails. These are the emails that you can send whatever your issues are. Please take a screenshot, although I know you have it elsewhere already. If you like to see the package, you go to the website. The website is right here on the screen. And you go to new students and downloads. If you have any issues regarding your payment plan, student finance does that.
Excuse me.
If you have any issues regarding your letter, send it to the registrar at ECC. If you have any other issues, you may want a letter, you know, maybe your mother is getting a scholarship for you from where she works, or a grant. Probably your MP wants a formal letter with the stamp to give you some funds. Send all of that to student affairs. If you want to talk about your program, if you were not successful getting your 5, send that email to admissions. I've given you 4 emails that you can reach out to us, and we will guide you. So as much as I'd like to take some questions, I'm going to start from the top to see how best I can answer your questions. But make sure if it's not something that I already spoke about. Okay. Who is that, please? Who is speaking?
Suzette Miller.
Okay, Suzette.
When is orientation for nursing school?
Orientation for nursing students, that would have been sent to you from the School of Nursing. I'm sorry, I do not have the information, but please put your name in the chat, and we will advise you.
Yes.
Good afternoon. I already did my medical. Can I bring?
What program have you applied to? And are you fully accepted, or is it conditional acceptance?
Yes, I'm in the K13.
So if you're a K13, you do not know if you would have been accepted for the program of study as yet. So just hold that information until your results are out.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Sandra.
But let me just finish talking to the person I was talking to. So just hold it until when you get your CSEC results, then you take everything to us at once. Because remember, whether you get your 5 or not, you will still have a place for you. Correct? The person I'm talking to? Okay, hope you got that.
Yes,
Is
Miss Sandra.
Abigail Salky hand raised? If not, can you take down your hand, Abigail, if you don't have a question? Is Romaine hand raised? Is Sashi hand raised for a question? Christina phone? Kiwana Davis, your hand raised for a question?
No, miss.
Okay, Romaine, can you lower your hand then? Romaine, are you asking a question? Okay. Kiona, are you asking a question? Okay.
No, miss. No, miss.
Right. Shanelia Natty.
Yes, miss. So for the nursing students tomorrow, I know.
Miss Natty, I lost you.
Miss.
Felicia, are you asking a question?
Yes, I am. Good
Okay,
afternoon.
go ahead. Good afternoon.
For the persons who haven't received an acceptance letter, how long should they
No, you
wait?
said that you're not sure, however, or
So Felicia, if you have not received an acceptance letter as yet, please put it in the chat. We will make sure you get it before the weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Put your
Miss?
full name, please.
It's when we are going to get the timetable.
It means that anybody else listen when me talk. Timetables are not yet available. You will get your timetable when can somebody please tell her?
After orientation.
During orientation. Thank you very much. So for everyone, and if you came in late and you may not have heard, you will not get your timetable as yet. You will get it when you start orientation, which is scheduled for when?
A week
The
prior
15 to
your
23.
orientation.
Thank you very
When
much.
start.
Oh, you have been so awesome. Thank you.
What if you're not available during?
What if you're not available?
Yes.
Then you're just not available. It means that you may have to speak directly to your head of school, but you would have missed important sessions.
Yes, all I know say you the evening from
Can you
morning.
raise your hand, please? I can't. I'm going to Valicia. Valicia, are you through now?
You would have selected that when you.
Valicia?
Yes, miss. I'm from the School of Business, and I went into the package and the dress code form. It said as prescribed by the school. Is it a case that I need a uniform?
It's not, well, you know that you'll be wearing polo shirt, right? If you are doing the
No,
associate.
for the engineering and other, they listed that they're wearing polo shirts and long length pants.
Right.
For girls, it's for the
Right.
knee. And so, but for the School of Business, it just says as prescribed.
All right. So Valicia, let me not give away their secret. I think they'll want to tell you what it is. So can you wait until orientation time?
Okay, then.
So you'll have orientation in school, and you'll also have a general orientation. So I prefer if they tell you.
Okay, then.
All right, great.
Just
So,
wanted
so
to
you
know
can
if
lower
I
your
could
hand now,
buy the
Felicia,
shirt
if
them.
you're finished, and I will take Tony and Denton. Lower your hand, Valicia. Tony, yeah.
Yes, for myself that has gotten a scholarship,
Yeah.
I wanted to know, is it a case where I should just do the medical and take it in and get the consent form from my high school and take that as well?
So Tonian, if you can tell me what consent form you must get from your high school.
I heard you stated earlier that for those who who have graduated and coming in that there's a consent form that needs to be signed by the school.
I never said that.
No?
No. What I said is that your handbook, you are to read it. For those
Okay.
once you agree that you'll be coming here, you need to read the handbook.
Okay.
You need the consent form that was attached. You need to download it, complete it. Which school are you in? Which program are you in?
Tourism.
And which school the tourism program falls in?
I'm not sure.
Look back on your acceptance letter because it tells you that is the school I'm referring to. The school
Okay.
that the program that you're
Entrepreneurial.
studying falls in, not the school where
Okay.
you're coming from.
Okay. Okay. My
I thought
mistake.
I cleared that up a long time ago. So you understand now, Tonian?
I do.
All right, beautiful. Can you lower your hand now if you have no more question?
Sure.
Mr.
Okay,
After
and I move now
orientation,
to
we can go
David
for school,
Andre.
go buy the shirt them.
Excuse me, miss.
David Andre.
Yes, miss. Good afternoon, miss. Do you have work and travel programs at the universities?
And I'm going to leave that for discussion in with your head of school. Remember, it's a secret. They have to tell you. They will tell it to you better than I can. But to answer your question, yes, we do have work and travel. But they will tell you there's a session in orientation just for that. So again, David, stop putting too much stress on yourself. You'll get everything that I didn't give you in orientation. Kay Campbell.
Yes, miss. Good day, miss.
Good day.
Miss, pertaining to the email, miss, and the signing in, miss, I have not been able to sign in and change my password.
So for Kay Campbell and anybody else, once you're having a problem, what must you do? If you're having a problem, what do you do?
Send an email to the
one of the four
responsible department.
Send an email to registrar@ECC or S_affairs. And that goes for everybody. So if your question is that you have a problem, you can't sign in, lower your hand because I've answered you. Send us an email. Let us help you from there. We will tell you where to go. All right? Mr. Marley Smith.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Are we supposed to wear the polos to orientation, and is it possible for I to know where I can buy my nursing uniform?
All right. So you're RN, right? You're in the bachelor's?
Yes, miss.
Did the information you received from your school, did it tell you what you're to wear?
They said I should wear a color polo. I don't remember a specific one. And they said like when we have, like we're visiting like clinics or something along that line,
Right. So
then
you're going
we
too
wear the
far. Let us
nurse.
go back up then to orientation.
Okay.
One step at a time or else you're going to be confused. The email said that you're to wear a colored shirt and they gave you a color.
Yes.
So if you don't have the pink or the green or the blue, wear a white or a black to orientation. They will further tell you everything else that you need. So let us just take the dress code for orientation day right now. All right, Kimberly?
Andreen, sorry about that. Yes,
right.
thank you.
Hi,
All right,
miss. I'm
thanks.
just joining.
Can you lower your
asking
hand
when
now?
is orientation.
And I'm going to take Justin question.
When you have received the acceptance letter, they say they're supposed to contact student finances. You can get the payment plan before you register for classes?
Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Orlando, lower your hand now, Justin. Orlando, are you ready with your question? I move then to Brianna. Okay,
Well,
Orlando, go
miss?
ahead.
Oh, about the acceptance letter,
Yes.
I received it, but when I was trying to sign up for the it wasn't accepting the
When you were
ID.
signing up for?
Yeah. It wasn't accepting the
What were
ID
you signing
number.
up for, Orlando?
The ID for ID account.
The ID?
Yeah.
What ID?
The student ID.
You mean step one
Area.
in the process that is in your email?
Yes, miss.
Huh? But Orlando, I've already said, and I'm going to say it again for your ear only. If you have a problem, send us an email. We will direct
Miss,
you
I
as to
already
what
did that.
to do. Did you get it ready?
Yes, miss.
When?
Like 2 weeks or 3 weeks now.
And nobody responded to you? Okay.
No.
Put a message in the chat that you have sent an email and indicate what it is that you want us to do for you. All right?
Okay.
We're looking
Yes,
into it for
miss.
you. Brianna, go ahead. Can you lower your hand, Orlando? Afternoon, Brianna. Okay, can I take Sharon Barnett? Okay, Brianna, go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. Go ahead, Sharon.
Sharon to go?
Go ahead,
Go
yeah.
ahead. All right, question. For the orientation, you said it's online, correct? All right, so for school, would it be online also for classes?
Have you received your package? Have you opened it? The student advisor
Right.
told you exactly what it is.
Okay, so it's a catered
Sharon,
student.
Sharon, let us have a conversation now. Did you open the package?
No, miss.
Did you receive the link for the package?
Yes. Yes, you receive it.
So Sharon, here is the number one mistake we all do. We get the information and we do not look at them. And later on, we're asking questions that you have the answer to already. So Sharon, I am going to be the teacher that I am, and I'm going to ask you to open every single document in that link. All the questions. You see, I'd like to give you, but I'd also like for you to be able to go and get the information because you have been provided with it. And this is the problem, that you get it and then you get frustrated because you want us to tell you. And what you have to understand is that in this tertiary setting, we can hold your hand so much and no more, because you will have to also help yourself to get the information. But you have it, Sharon. You have it. Again, if you don't see it, then you can call me back and tell me that you don't see it.
All right, miss.
Brianna, go ahead, Brianna.
So my question, good evening. My question, I see on the screen that orientation is going to be from September 15th through to the 23rd. That's basically one whole week. Am I needing to attend each day of this orientation online, or will I eventually get an email stating what each of these days are for?
The latter, perfect. You got it, the latter. Remember, we're doing things in stages for you. So we don't reach that leg of the journey as yet. So once we reach there, Brianna, you will definitely get it. And as a matter of fact, by Monday, you should be getting it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Alina Forrest, you can lower your hand, Brianna. Thanks.
Hi, afternoon. This is Alina's Forrest mother.
Okay.
Question, for the school fee, how will we know when the exact time to pay it is paid by September 1st for semester 1?
Remember now that you must, what did the letter state?
Mrs. Not me read the letter, it was Alina.
Can you ask her what the letter state then, mommy?
Because
you need to go to, okay, so you need to go to student finance, and that is where the arrangement will be made. So if you're, so you know that fees must be paid before you start school.
Yeah, I understand.
But if you're doing a plan, then the officer will arrange with you how the plan is to be done.
Okay, it wasn't a plan I was going to do. I was going to pay it in full.
So we start on September 26th. So you pay before you start.
Okay, because her dad was going to go there tomorrow, was to pay. That's why I was asking.
Well, let me ask a question though. Is she awaiting CSAC results?
Yes, she is.
She is. All right.
And she got a formal acceptance?
So if she's awaiting CSEC results, you may not know what to pay because it depends on her results. The acceptance letter will change.
Okay.
So let us say she wanted to do the associate in business and she got 2 CSEC. It means that the cost for the program that we're going to introduce her to is going to be less than the associate that she wanted to go into.
Okay.
So you have a little time, but if you do not want to spend the money, then I suggest you can come and speak with the office and she will advise you what to do.
Okay, miss.
Right. But remember now, once the results are out, what you need to do, mommy?
Take a picture of it and send it in.
Or
and then
take it into us immediately.
Will do.
Okay then.
Thanks much.
Good
You're
afternoon,
welcome.
Sandra.
Alicia Houghton.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Akila, can you lower your hand now, please?
In regards to necessary textbooks or whatever, I didn't receive the package. Would that have been entailed in the student package?
That again is a secret that your head of school will advise you about.
Okay, thank you very
Because
much.
we have online platforms that you can access, you know, the library resources. So a textbook, as you would have been familiar in the high school, we don't really give you a book list as such to go get your text, but your head of school will advise you in orientation.
Can you just excuse me a minute? I know you're going by hands, but I have our next Zoom meeting to attend at 6, a PTA meeting to attend at 6. Can I ask my question, please?
If Anishka Smith will allow you.
Okay.
Anishka?
that's okay.
Okay, then go ahead.
Okay, so I'm a past student of Excelsior, did an associate degree some time ago. Will I also get a package?
I don't understand your question.
I am a past student. I did an associate degree with Excelsior back in the days. So I am yet to receive a package. So I'm asking if a package is there for me also.
All right, so let me ask the question this way. You have applied to return to do a program with us?
Yes, and I'm accepted. I have gotten all
You're coming back to do the bachelor's?
Yes, the bachelor's. They are
Okay,
now
and you got
the bachelor's. So I'm
right.
coming to do that.
Okay, let me ask the question this way. Okay, just put your name in the chat so that we can get it and look at, but you're supposed to get a link. If you left some time ago and you're not returning, you're seen as a new student. So yes, you should get a package.
Okay, so that's the only thing I have outstanding. I'll probably just swing by tomorrow.
Not a problem. And you can just go to our website. It is there.
Oh, it's on the website.
It's on the website.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. I'll go there and get it.
Okay, then.
Thank you very much. Right. And thank you for giving me the time, student. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Okay, then. Anishka, it's your turn. Miss
Okay,
Brackenbridge, can you lower your hand, please?
I did not ask a question.
Okay. All right, so good afternoon. I received my acceptance letter, but I didn't get the link for my package. What am I supposed to do?
You joined us late because
no, I've been here.
I have been saying any of those such issues, put it in the chat so that we can look at it for you.
Okay, thank you.
Right. Just put it in the chat. I did not get whatever it is. Someone will fetch it. Okay. And we'll respond to you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Darren, I'm going to take a few more and then we will end.
Yes. Thank you, Miss. Just asking, because I'm a student of the K-13 program as well. Well, awaiting to see if I will be. And I wanted, just for confirmation, the only thing that we as students would be able to do so far is our Ariana account, right? Or,
Step 1 in the process, correct.
Right, so that's the only thing we'd be able to do.
Right now.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Welcome. Can you lower your hand, Brackenbridge and Darren, and I'll take Baxter.
Oh. Miss?
Hello?
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello. Can you please go ahead?
Okay, my question is for the day shift.
Sorry?
What's the time for the day shift?
What is the time for the
day shift?
So if you're accessing our program, in the day is 8 to whenever your schedule is. Classes start from 8 o'clock. Your timetable will tell you that once you get it. But we start at 8 o'clock.
Okay then, thank you.
Welcome. Sashai?
Miss.
Sashai?
Yes, miss.
Sashai, can you open your mic? And Darren, can you just lower your hand?
Excuse me, miss.
I'll move
Miss
then to
Mohan is
Jada
over.
Cornwall.
Afternoon,
miss. Jada Cornwall.
Good afternoon, miss.
Afternoon.
Am I able to speak?
I'm hearing you. Go ahead.
Miss, I wanted to know if it's possible if I can come in on Tuesday to do the registration and payment.
Jada, you really asked that question, Jada? Jada,
Miss, because
you
I
answer
know
the
in the
question,
email it
Jada.
said I'm supposed to come on Thursday, so I'm
Jada?
asking if it's okay.
Jada?
I'm hearing you, miss.
Can you answer the question? If you can come in? Of course
Yes,
you can
miss.
come in, Jada.
Okay.
Excuse me, miss.
We're open. You can come in, Jada.
Miss, good evening.
Excuse me, miss.
Can I answer Jada in the meantime? Jada, are you okay now?
Yes, miss, I'm fine.
All right, not a problem. Are you awaiting result as well?
Yes, miss.
All right. So do you want to wait until the results are out, then you come to us?
Yes, miss.
All right, fine then.
Miss.
Sashai, can you go ahead, Sashai?
Yes, miss. Miss, I was asking, miss, I was accepted at the School of Business and Entrepreneurial Studies, miss. Where is that located?
Oh God.
I want it to be a surprise. So when you come to orientation, you'll find it.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Okay, thank you.
But that school is located at 137 Mountain View Avenue.
Okay, miss, thank you.
All right.
Yes.
Miss
Please,
Tomlin, can you go ahead, Miss Matthew Tomlin, sorry?
Miss, good evening.
Is that Matthew Tomlin speaking?
No, Ajani, ma'am. Ajani Blair, mother.
Okay.
Yes, what I'm asking, miss. Good
Ajani, mother, can you hold the line, the queue? Because Matthew is ahead of you. Matthew Tomlin's ahead of you. Go ahead, Matthew Tomlin.
Okay, miss. So I have a question. So the persons that apply to do subjects at the institution.
You're low. I'm not hearing you.
Miss?
Okay, so the persons that have applied to do subjects at the institution and haven't gotten a email or package, you haven't mentioned anything about that since.
That's not true. You may have joined us late. Can somebody please tell Matthew what I said earlier? If you have not yet received your package or acceptance letter.
Put your full name in the chat and tell them where you get.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.
I don't know if the morning class or evening.
Rihanna Solomon, can you go ahead?
Hello, good evening. All right, so my question is, I got the package and I'm not seeing where it mentions specifically for persons just doing CAPE subjects. I'm not in the K-13 program. Just doing CAPE subjects, it doesn't specify the mode of study, meaning online for those students. It says year 1 and 2 will be blended, and then year 3 and 4 would be primarily online. I'm wondering which one of those groups I would fall in.
So you are reading the advisory. All right. Again, Rihanna, I'm going to leave that for when you're having your orientation in school. Can you please allow me to finish talking? I'm addressing Rihanna right now. So Rihanna, you're going to have your orientation in school, and your head of school will tell you exactly the mode of study. If it's online, if it is fully face-to-face or blended. And so if it is going to be online, all of you need to know that you must have a device and access to internet as well. So I can't tell you on this platform, Rihanna, but you will definitely hear it. Where?
Is a possibility
Rihanna, I cannot answer the question, but you will definitely hear it where?
At orientation, but I'm
That's
asking,
right.
is there any way I can come down to the school and find out before that? Because orientation is September the 15th, and that is a very keen detail that I do need to know, that I've been asking from the moment I applied.
Can you put that in the chat, and so somebody will respond to you?
All right, thank you.
Those are questions you could have put in the chat long time in Oriana, and we will have it fetch and respond to you tomorrow.
Okay, no problem.
Not a problem. All right. Sashana, please go ahead. Sashana, unmute and go ahead. And then Eureka Robinson.
You hearing me?
Loud and clear.
Miss, I'm asking you, I'm doing hospitality management.
Yeah.
I
can hardly hear you now. You're very low.
I'm asking, what if I got the 5 subjects, but I don't get English and math? Is it a case that I can start the program and do?
Sashana, you came on board late?
Yes, miss.
And this is why you must be in class early. That was discussed.
Miss,
if you don't have maths or English, don't worry, we have a program for you. It comes at a cost.
Okay.
So you see, you have to be in class early, Sashana.
Miss, I was here early. That it went
but I said it, Sashana. Sashana, I said it. So don't worry if you don't have maths or English. We have a program that is in line with CSET maths. But it comes at a cost, all right? Once you have the 5, no problem.
Okay.
Eureka? Miss Robinson?
Good afternoon, Miss.
Eureka?
So my question. Yes, Miss.
Can you go ahead?
Okay, so my question is, I started doing hospitality and tourism through my high school, Spanish High. But I finished my associate degree now, and I recently applied for my bachelor's degree, but I have not received an acceptance letter, and I already put my name in the chat and everything. But I won't be back in Jamaica for a while, so I was wondering if I could start on everything with my payment and my acceptance letter before.
One moment. Eureka, I'm going to recommend, maybe we lost it in the chat. Just put it back and we will talk to you tomorrow. Because if you're waiting an acceptance letter for the associate.
No, for my bachelor's.
I mean for the bachelor's. All right. So we do not give acceptance letter for the bachelor's. You must go to your head of school for academic advisement. So that is a promotion to the 3rd year.
Excuse me.
Did your head of school advise you guys to come back for academic advisement?
Yes, and we applied for our 3rd year and everything.
So nobody should have applied for 3rd year. And that is probably not your fault, but your head of school. Who is your head of school?
I think it was Miss Campbell.
All right. Your what program? The tourism program?
Yeah.
Where is that campus located?
On the main campus on 137 Main Street, but we did all our classes at Spanish Town High.
Oh, okay, that's what you're saying. You did the other program. All right. Eureka, if you're going to the 3rd year, you need to make an appointment with Miss Sharon Black. Or you need to visit the campus, which is at Camp Road to have discussion with her. But I'm going to advise you, just put back your name and say promotion for third year. Let us fetch it right now for you.
Okay, because I'm currently on the work and travel program, and I won't be back in Jamaica until the 25th of September.
All right, that's fine. We will look after you tomorrow. Ashanti, go ahead. Just put it back, Eureka, and we will get to you.
Good afternoon.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna take two more after Ashanti. So I'm gonna stop at Johnny Blair and the others. If I haven't addressed it, put it in the chat, please. Ashanti, go ahead.
Miss, when I came up there, I asked them if they had technical drawing, and they told me that they did. In the meanwhile, they didn't have any teachers to actually teach it, and they would find out more information, and no one hasn't got back to me. So I was asking if
Ashanti,
they actually
can you put that in the chat, please? Put it in the chat and put your full name so we can know who we're talking to.
Okay.
All right.
Afternoon, Miss.
VP Alicia Vassell.
Hello, good afternoon. For the persons who are doing the associate's degree, it was said that the government would pay some form of school fee for those persons, and it was said that we should bring some formal documents to the school. Now, if you are just applying for Excelsior Community College and you have brought some documents because that is mandatory, do you have to bring those documents again?
I lost your question.
Okay,
I lost the essence of your question. Can you repeat?
All right. So for the persons who are doing associate's degree, an email was sent that the government would be responsible for some school fee. Is that true?
You just left high school this year?
Yes, miss.
Yes. So the government is extending the sixth form in your high schools, and some persons are allowed, and institutions like Excelsior is participating in that program. It's called the K-13 program. So the government is sponsoring that program, and you're asked to pay a portion, or what is called an admin fee, really.
Okay, so that program, do you still get to do your choice of course?
Did you apply to us?
Yes, miss.
You got a letter from us?
What kind of letter?
Did you get an acceptance letter from us? Conditionally,
no,
conditional letter?
No, miss.
You didn't get it?
No, miss.
Okay. Can you write your name in the chat? I've been saying that from evening. If you don't get a letter from us and you're here tonight, just write your name and indicate like you did not get a letter, but put your full name.
I did, but I am asking.
But if you did, then Alisa, you're calling up the line with others that may have other questions.
I haven't asked my question yet. I am still asking if we need to. It was said that we should bring some formal documents. So I am asking.
Some formal documents?
Like your birth certificate and so on.
Yes, yes.
So I'm asking if we should still bring.
But I'm surprised. If you got an acceptance letter, you should have already submitted your birth certificate, your TRN, 2 passport size photographs, and the application form. Did you not do any of those?
Yes, I did.
So what's your question? So if you have done that, there's nothing else for you to give us except what? One thing we haven't yet received from you. What is that?
CSEC results.
Your CSEC results.
Okay, thank you.
I don't want you to leave in frustration, Alicia, but I want you to understand.
I don't understand because I'm asking about something totally different.
And I can't understand what a different thing is. So there's nothing else for you to give us. If you have already completed the application form, submitted your passport size photograph, your birth cert, your TRN, the only thing that is there for you to give us is your CSEC and the recommendation at some other point.
Okay.
Hello, good evening.
Wow.
Good
So I hope I
evening,
answer your
Miss.
question, Alicia. I'll go now to Ajani,
Hello.
and that would be the last person I'm taking. Ajani, did you just went off?
No, I need to.
Is that Tiffany? Tiffany Phipps?
Yes,
Go ahead, Tiffany.
good evening, Miss.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Go ahead, Tiffany.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm
Tiffany,
Tiffany's
please go
mom.
ahead, Tiffany.
I'm Tiffany's mom.
Oh, go ahead.
Quick question. I'm hearing about the payments. All right, she's doing tourism, right? And Monday of this week, I gave her the money to do a payment on the school fee. But I just overheard that you were saying that about the payments and stuff, but I was just wondering if it's okay that I already pay the $25,000 that I did Monday. So I would like to know if there is any possibility, if there would be any more fees to pay.
Well, the only other fee that you should have paid would have been the finance officer would have said it to you. I think it's the admin fees. So that should have been calculated and you'd have been advised. It amounts to less than $5,000.
Oh, all right. Let me just take myself step by step because I don't understand fully yet. But here how it goes. As a K-13 student, right? Waiting for the result for the CXC. First, she got accepted. So the $700 pay already. And I'm saying that no.
So the $700 was for the application form.
Nice, right. So I'm just taking it step by step. Pay that already, right? Today is Wednesday. And I'm saying that Monday, I gave her $25,000. Today, I went back there to Excelsior, collected back the what do you call it? The receipt, because she have received the receipt from Monday.
Okay.
So I'm just asking that she's doing tourism, right? So I'm just asking, like, oh, I paid the $25,000. Would I need to pay any more additional money?
And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna answer you this way.
Yes.
What you have paid is tuition. There may be other things that you may have to pay for.
Yes, no problem.
All right.
Yes.
Miss. Can I take Harisha? Tiffany, can you lower your hand now? And I take Harisha?
No,
Anastasia, can you just wait your turn, please? You're not you're in the third position.
But you just Miss.
Harisha Daly.
Miss.
Good afternoon, Miss.
Anastasia, did I just talk to you, Anastasia?
Yes, Miss.
Can you lower your hand? Did I talk to you just now?
No, Miss.
Okay, go ahead.
Just to confirm, I know that tomorrow is the nursing orientation. I wanted to know what we should wear.
Whatever you should wear, they would have already informed you in your email. Have you read your email?
I haven't received any information about what we should wear.
You haven't received it?
No, Miss.
Then you need to make contact with the School of Nursing. But if you are coming, please do not wear anything tight, no colored hair, dress appropriately, a plain top, that will do.
Okay.
How did you know about your orientation for tomorrow?
So jeans.
How did you know about your orientation for tomorrow?
Me, Miss?
Yeah.
Oh. In the email that we have orientation for 9 days.
Anastasia, I'm assuming you haven't read your email because the information is in your email. If you got an invitation for orientation, all that you need to know is in that email. So can you please open every single solitary attachment and read them?
Okay, thank you, Miss.
Right. Darren Valentine?
Yes, Miss. Darren Valentine's mom here. All right, question about the medical. Yes, you gave an email for the medical. Is there a cost for the medical?
And that cost is in the documents that Darren would have received. Just tell Darren to show you the one that says medical information.
Okay. All right.
It's in that. And I want Darren to share these things with you and for him to show you what he has received because it's there.
All right then. Thank you so very much.
Sure.
Good night, Miss Sandra.
Oriana Williams.
Miss. Hello.
Is for
Oriana Williams.
Hello. Hello, Miss Sandra.
Yes.
Good night. Felicia under the head in Malachi. This medical
I haven't reached to you yet. You're skipping a lot of people in the line, in the queue.
What? But you say so finish and I will leave people in my ear talk.
Yeah, but you are nowhere up in the top of the queue.
Oh my. Okay.
I was calling them, you know, as I go along. So go ahead since you're open.
The medical that I hear a parent talking about a while ago, is that for the K-13 students or everybody?
Everybody.
So me never able to medical something here.
Are you the student?
Yes, I'm the student.
Did you get a package? Did you get a link for the package to open the document for the package?
Yes, I did. I'm only at the student.
But if you did, you wouldn't be asking this question, I swear. Okay. If you got the link and you open every solitary document, you would have seen the information that tells you the cost. The only thing it didn't tell you is the email that you're supposed to send to make the appointment. It also gives you the medical form. So once you're coming to do the medical, you must take the form. Did you open that attachment?
I don't reach that part of the email, is it? But question, Miss Sandra, why do I tell all of this now when September soon come?
What you call now?
We get the email. Today's the 31st. I got the email yesterday.
Yeah, so we're not far off. We're starting school at 26.
Miss, I have a son and him have to do medicals and other people in here have other life too.
And I know that. So guess what happened? We never tell you that it must be done the 26th, but you have time in which to do it. And this is my issue. You have a problem, you can come talk to it. You understand what I'm saying? You come and talk to us. You don't bring it on this platform. You say to us, why miss, you know, may have 2 more, may have 3 more. So can I get some time to take in the medical?
Okay.
That's how we roll on, I say, you know. That's how we roll, man. We don't need you to come here and tell us, you know, you have a life. You know, you come and talk to us because we don't have as much as we may not be that, you know, we understand.
I know, I speak with you guys. I know.
Yes, so you're right. Exactly. Yes, so come and talk to us. Right. And then we would tell you, you know, carry in X date or X time. Because we can extend that for you.
All right. There's a next question. For the orientation, somebody had asked, but I'm not sure if I heard the answer. The business group for the associate, is it face-to-face or online?
I understand that orientation is face-to-face. I did answer. Yeah, it's face-to-face.
Okay.
I mean, sorry, online. Sorry, online.
All right.
Online.
Okay, that's it.
All right. Oriana, I may as well take the others. Oriana?
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm asking about the area and site, the student management system. Is it accessible to students who have
who have what?
And ask question.
Oriana? Oriana?
The acceptance letter.
Say it again. Say it again.
Hello? I'm asking about the student management system, the area.
What about it?
It's only accessible to students who have received an acceptance letter.
Have you received one?
No, I haven't.
So your question is answered. Did you put your name in the chat that you have not received one?
Yes, I did.
All right. Then Oriana, we all up the queue for man.
One more question.
What you see, you can only get access to certain things if you have an acceptance letter and we send you the various links. So since you don't get it, it means that you don't get the acceptance letter as yet. We soon sort you out. We know you're eager, Oriana, so we soon sort you out, all right?
One more thing, the NCT vet nursing assistant program, how does that actually work?
How do you mean how it works?
Like what's the procedure?
What's the procedure for entry? Have you applied for that program?
Yes.
Good evening.
Oriana, when you came in the day.
Hello.
Oriana, when you came in the day, did you speak an officer?
Did I what?
Did you speak to an enrollment officer?
Yes, I did.
What did they tell you?
Not much.
Because you see, I'm asking this question because that is where you should have asked the question. You need to know what you're getting into, right?
Yeah.
Hello.
Did you ask them any question? Oriana, is there somebody in the background helloing me?
No.
Okay. That's where you should have asked the question. But would you like somebody to reach out to you and talk to you some more?
Sure.
All right. Can you
Miss,
put?
I can't get through to know to find out.
Can you, Oriana, can you put your name in the chat and ask for somebody to speak to you about the nursing program that you're asking about?
Okay.
All right. Tony and Denton?
This is Veronica.
Tony and Denton? Tahisha McCarthy?
This is Veronica.
Sorry?
Yes, miss.
Want to speak?
Go ahead, Tahisha McCarthy.
Miss, for the I've got I was able the uniform for if you're going to do subject, and so if you never do it in high school, I was asking what
no, I
you
don't
must
hear you.
wear,
You're very low. Say it again. Say it again.
The type of uniform you should wear when school starts, because the music
Tahisha,
subject
you know you're not listening what's happening because I indicated you will hear
Hello,
all
this is
of this in
Veronica.
your orientation. Didn't I say
But
that
miss,
earlier?
I don't know when it's orientation, miss.
Because you're still not listening. I also said that the schedule will be sent to you.
Okay, miss.
But Taisha, you have to listen. You understand? Because I
Yes.
said it. So once the schedule comes, you will see the various days for the various activities.
Okay, miss.
And once you get to the one for the department, your department will supply you with all of that information.
Okay.
All right. Good.
And when will orientation be?
Look on the screen and take it from the screen. Take a screenshot from the screen. Can I go to TT, William? To TT?
Okay.
Take a screenshot?
Yes,
right.
miss.
Okay.
Miss, that means our system student, we had the orientation.
Say it again. TT, is that you?
Yes, miss.
Go ahead, TT.
For the tourism, when is the training?
What training?
In the packet, it was saying something about training.
You have to be more specific because I don't remember it saying anything
Miss,
about training.
excuse me, she's talking about the training fee. When is it supposed to be paid?
The training what?
Fee.
The training
for first
fee?
aid. Yeah.
TT, okay, who does work a while ago? Can you tell her where she got that information from? That information will be provided in your departmental orientation. So your school or your department will tell you all of that, TT. All right, TT?
Yes, miss. And another
Remember,
question.
this forum is just to answer some of your basic questions, but I did say that there are some things that are specific to your department. Only them alone can tell you because they have a special way of telling it to you.
Okay.
All right?
I have another question though. When we're coming in to school, what should we wear? Because you said in
so
the
again, do not come in a purple hair. Do not come in a tutu. Do not come as if you're going to Reggae Sunfest. Come dressed quite, appropriate. You can wear a plain top Do not come in any shorts. Do not come in any t-rider. Come dressed quite. Do not come as if you're going to church. Just come dressed quite modest.
Okay.
And remember, it is online. But if you have to come in, then you dress appropriately. And
Because
even
the
when it is
handbook was saying
online
it's
class,
blended.
you must also dress appropriately as well.
In the handbook it was saying it was blended.
And TT, I addressed that already. I did say it is blended, and who will tell you whether it is face-to-face or online? Your head of school. And where we look at that information? In their orientation. Okay. And the orientation schedule will be sent to you for you to know when is your departmental meeting. Clear, Asmod?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Kahilia Dale?
Hi, Miss. Good afternoon. I'm here to ask about I signed up for the part, I would say the part scholarship, I think. But I think the correct name start with a B or something like that. I would like to know when will that come true.
Kahilia, because you can't tell me what you're talking about, I really can't answer your question. The B name, this I don't know what you're talking about. You have to help me out. But anything regarding scholarship, path program, path benefit, you said? The path, P-A-T-H? Kahilia?
Yes.
Excuse me,
path
Miss.
you're talking about?
Yes.
All right.
She's talking about the bursary grant or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me that. So that I can't tell you when because this is external to me. But again, in orientation, we have a session for that. So the person is Miss Finch, and she will be addressing all of that. So once you've applied, did you apply to us or through the path office?
Through you guys. Yeah, through
Then Kailia, just wait, no man. Just do your part in the meantime and just wait. Stop stress yourself, no man.
All right, then.
Yeah, man. Stop stress yourself, man. That soon come. You don't even start yet, man. We soon sort that out.
No.
All right. Kat Briss, you're next, and then Miss Bailey.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Okay, I'm a guardian. I'm aunt of one of the prospective student, and he's accepted into the auto mechanic program, and we got an acceptance letter. And then I tried to follow the step 1 to activate the area, and I was having difficulty.
Guardian, did you say you?
No, he was trying to activate it.
Okay.
And it wasn't getting through, so I just wanted some guidance with that.
So again, I don't know if you were here earlier. He can choose any one of these email address and send us and tell us what the problem is, and we will direct him.
Yeah, I heard that. I was here when you were saying that. Okay, so I'll send it to him.
Mommy, a long time, mommy, man. Choose S affairs or registrar. All right, and tell us what the problem is.
Thank you.
All right, Miss Bailey, Title Bailey.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening, Title.
Right. For the associate in library skills, would you be able to tell like how many students is being accepted so far?
You're asking because?
Because I would like to know if the course will get off the ground before I start paying the tuition fee.
All right. So I understand where you're coming from. Send me an email tomorrow, please. Remember in the title, in the acceptance letter, I said to you, if you have any problem, email me. This is not the forum for that, so email me. Send me an email.
Okay.
Right, send me an email. Ajani, you're back?
Yes, miss.
Ajani, I thought you spoke already.
No, miss, it wasn't me, miss. It was a lady, Tiffany. I was just asking about the orientation. Are they going to send it to us through Gmail? That's what mother wants to know.
Whatever email you provided us with, that's where we'll send it.
Okay, thank you.
So I don't know what you gave us. So remember whatever you gave us, that's where it will be sent.
Miss.
All right, Daniel.
Good afternoon, Miss.
See you too.
Okay, I'm asking about the haircut. What's the haircut for the males?
Daniel, you tell me, because I have no idea, but what do you think? If you're running a school, what would the rule be for haircut?
Regular.
What program are you coming into, Daniel?
K13, Miss.
No. What are you coming to study? What do you want to study?
I'm pursuing some C6 subjects.
All right. So you are a young professional. Who do you think you should have your haircut?
Now I'm on school boy, Miss.
All right. So talk about it with your parent, and then she will decide, or your dad will decide, how to send you out to school.
Okay.
All right, Daniel?
Thank you.
Sure. Keragay? Keragay? Can you lower your hand, Daniel? Keragay?
Good evening, everyone. I'm not sure if this is the right platform. But regards to the school and nursing RN program, I have acceptance letter to start this year.
Sorry?
However, I've got my acceptance letter from May to start this year, but I had accept with a deferral. I made I written a deferral letter because I wasn't able to start this year.
All right.
So I'm just asking if next year when I should start, if I'm supposed to get a letter with regards.
All right. Can you send that question, Carragate, to the School of Nursing? So when you're ready to come back, basically, you need to complete what is called a resumption form.
Resumption, okay.
Right.
Okay, thanks much.
Did you send the deferral to the School of Nursing?
Yes, I did to
okay, fine.
Excel and UA.
All right, fine. That's fine.
Miss, I'm asking Miss J. Markla, good evening, Miss. Asking Miss.
Can you hold, please? Alison Fraser in front of you. Go ahead, Alison. Alison? Tafarni? Michael Campbell, you want to go ahead?
Yes, Miss. I'm a part of the K13 program, and I have all my subjects, and also I'm pursuing a course in business admin.
When did you graduate from high school?
2021.
You didn't start any program at that time?
No. So I'm wondering if it's the subject
you were just home
in the K13 program I'm going to do.
You were just home
for 1 year? I was doing an extra subject.
Oh, an extra subject. Okay. You have applied to us already, right? So you have your CSEC. You have the CSEC from 2021.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Is it that I'll be doing the subjects in the K13 program, or will I be doing it alongside with the course with the course?
When we say K13, there's no separation. The same program everybody does, but the K13 is to distinguish who you are. So there's not a separate program for K13 and one for the others.
All right.
It's the same. If you're doing Bizarre, it's the same thing everybody does. If you're doing computer, the same thing everybody does.
All right, okay, thank you.
I see a NY, Nini. Kimona. All right, so I think.
Good night.
Yes.
Miss, I'm asking about the tourism department. I have not received a package, but I have received the letter.
Okay, no problem, Kimona. You're not listening at all to the presentation, or you're joining us late. If you have not received the package, go to the website or put your name in the chat and tell us that you did not receive it.
Okay, Miss.
And we will send it to you, Kimona.
When is the orientation for tourism class?
Once you get the schedule, you will see it. I can't tell you a date as yet, but you will get the information.
Okay, thank you.
Not a problem. J. Mark Clark?
Miss, I'm a new student. Miss, I'm asking when is the orientation for the 6 farmers?
We will send it to you in an email, Jamar, because you're not reading, you're not listening either.
All right.
If you look on the screen, you'll see it.
Oh,
and if you're
23.
here earlier, you'll hear it. Kofi
All
Jones, can you go ahead?
Afternoon, Miss.
Mrs. Panline, Miss R, face.
Jamar, you're not even listening. And I'm not even going to answer you, Jamar. Kofi Jones?
Good evening, ma'am. For the orientation, I didn't see anything specific about the architecture students, and so I was asking what was the dress code.
And Kofi, you would not see it because all of this will be discussed where, Kofi?
At orientation.
Thank you very much, Kofi. They will tell you what you need to wear when you come to orient. And remember, it's online, so we'll tell you online.
Okay, ma'am.
All right. Damian?
Good evening, Miss. Regarding the medical form and consent form, is it supposed to be filled and carried in onto the school grounds or email? Scanned and email?
Take it into the school grounds.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Gianna Minto?
Miss.
Madam Minto? Can I take a J if Gianna not available? A J?
Good afternoon. Yeah. I was wondering, currently I just leave the fifth form and I was looking about my TRN and I'm awaiting my 6 results. I was wondering if it's too late to apply for this.
No, not late at all. You can go ahead.
So just to go to the website?
You can go to the website, but if you go to the website, you have to have all the documents to upload.
So that means if Mohammed can come in tomorrow, right, and just
definitely can come in tomorrow if you want.
But what you know, Miss the TRN it no
that's quite fine. We understand that can come in later on. No problem with that one, Ajay.
Okay, thanks, Miss.
Sure. Tafarni.
Good night, Miss.
Night.
I'm doing criminal justice associate degree. I'm wondering when the orientation is. I wait until the general date. September 15.
Have you been in this meeting?
No, I recently joined. Just read through.
You soon get the email with the link for the orientation schedule.
All right, next question. I was trying to sign up for the courses online, picking the subject, but it's not showing up.
Tell me why it can't happen, Tafarni.
I wonder if I'm not sure on September yet. Our school not start back.
But we never give one email and tell us it's only step 1 you can do right now.
Oh, all right. Okay, man.
No, man, talk to me now. You never got that email.
Yes, I went through the email.
Did it say, what did it say?
It showed me step 1.
No. The email that says the only thing you can do right now is step 1. Did you see that one?
No, just click a link. No, I didn't see that.
And the only way you can select your course, if you have a timetable, do you have one?
No, miss.
You must read the thing, man, and see what the thing says. The thing says you need a timetable. That's right, Tafarni.
Yeah.
Tafarni. That's right, say no. You need a timetable. So you can't do step 2 until you have a timetable. And you can't do step 2 right now. Only step 1. All right, Tafarni?
Yes, miss.
All right, cool. Giovanni?
Good night, everyone. I graduated from the Excelsior High School in 2021. I did a year of CAPE. And I'm doing computer science. I would like to know the email that the school provided. It won't be accessible until the timetable is issued out.
You mean your ECC email?
Yes.
Giovanni, right now,
The orientation.
focus on step 1.
I've already done step 1, and I've heard you say that that's the only, we can't go anywhere from there.
Right.
Step 1 is already completed for me.
Right. What's the question?
And as such, I was asking the ECC email that the school provided, it won't be accessible until the timetable is issued out. That's my question.
The ECC email and the timetable, they're not related. The timetable is for you to select your courses. And as I'm saying to you right now, just focus on step 1 and just leave it right there right now.
Okay, no problem. Thanks very much.
Sure. Eureka, you're back?
Excuse me, just a second. Sorry for the interruption. Miss,
Is that
can I just...
Eureka? Eureka, is that you speaking?
I was just, I have to go now, so I was just...
I'm not hearing you. You're very muffled.
Yeah, I was just wanted to, I have to go now. So
I am not hearing you at all, Eureka.
Yeah, I have to go now, so I was just clarifying that for my situation that you email me by tomorrow.
Yes, Eureka.
Okay.
Yes, Miss Robinson.
Okay, thank you.
Giovanni phone?
Hello, good night.
Go ahead.
This is Abida. I applied for
I can hardly hear you. Can you speak up? I can't hear you.
So I made I completed my application.
I still can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're low.
Are you hearing me now?
You haven't made any much effort, but I'm trying to hear.
Are you hearing me now?
Go ahead.
So I haven't get any acceptance letter or any.
And we have indicated if you have not received an acceptance letter, put it in the chat so we can know.
I've
so we can
done
fetch
that.
it.
I've joined the meeting late because I was at work. So most of the information that was given at the early part I didn't hear. So I'm not sure if it's nursing orientation tomorrow, or that is not as yet.
Well, you would have received an email from the School of Nursing. Did you?
I haven't received, the only email I've received is this email.
All right, so you will need then to reach out to the School of Nursing. They would have been communicating with you before. So if you were accepted, did you receive an acceptance letter from them?
I haven't received any information, only this email.
So that is the problem then. If you did not receive an acceptance letter, it's possible that you may not have made the cut for this year. I'm not sure. That I'll have to inquire about. Because all persons who have been accepted would by now receive the link for tomorrow's orientation. Abijah Harley is your full name?
Yes, that's my full name.
All right. So if you put it in the chat, then we'll fetch it and ask the School of Nursing tomorrow. Because there's nobody there now for me to ask. All right. All right. Chanel?
Good evening. Hello?
I'm hearing you.
All right, good evening. This is Chanel's mommy.
Hi, Chanel, mommy.
She got an acceptance letter with step 1. However, she cannot move from step 1 because it's asking for a school ID number. She hasn't received anything with indicating a school ID number.
Can I speak to her? Can I speak to her?
Yes. Go ahead.
Abijah? I mean, Chanel, sorry. Did you receive an acceptance letter?
Yes, I did.
Did you open the letter?
Yes.
What and what is in that letter?
It asked me to activate
No. I'm asking you what the letter, what are the contents, what the letter says. The letter, not the email, the attachment. So in that letter, mommy would have given her ID, the name of the program, the school that the program is in, the length of the program. So once it asks for ID, your ID is in your acceptance letter.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that you see it so you can shoot us an email if you did not see it. So the same email that you got the acceptance letter from Chanel, if you're not seeing the ID in that, shoot us back an email and tell us that you're not seeing the email. I mean your ID number. All right, Chanel?
Yes, Miss.
All right, great. Tahisha McCarthy?
Yes, Miss.
You raise your hand. You have a
Miss, the
question?
school fee and the school fee, oh, the school fee must be paid. And how much
Aisha, when
is
you
it?
got your acceptance letter, it tells you to make contact with student finance. Have you done that as yet? Aisha?
Yes, Miss.
Have you made contact with student finance as yet?
No, Miss.
Can you do so tomorrow and ask them how school fees to be paid?
Okay, Miss.
Because you have to follow steps in the letter. You have to follow what the instructions are. All right?
Yes, Miss.
And I want you to learn to do that from now.
All right.
Cassia Williams?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Cassia?
Hi, good evening. In regards to nursing, right? I received an email stating that congratulations, but they said that I supposed to come in for an interview on the 9th of September, and there's no time frame or anything there.
All
So
right.
I don't
Can
know.
I ask you then, Cassia, to respond to that email and ask them for that time? Because I couldn't give it to you from this platform.
I did they sent I accept they said I supposed to accept the email, and I did accept it for that date, but I don't get a next email stating what time or anything, and I don't get nothing.
All right. So the School of Nursing is the one that can answer the question better. And the only
So
way
I
that
should
they
call-
can answer it is to just either you call them or you send that email to them. That you
Okay,
have,
all right.
and use the same email thread that they sent you.
Okay, all right.
Do
Thanks
not
much.
use a new just respond to that email thread so that they can see the communication that has been happening.
Okay, all right, thanks.
All right. Tiandra Wilson. And Tiandra is the last person. Tiandra? Tiandra?
Could I
Okay.
ask my instead?
All right.
So I came in a little bit late. In regards to the nursing orientation tomorrow, do we can wear like interview attired?
Did you get an email
Yes,
indicating the
did, but
attire?
I didn't get any attire for orientation.
Just do not dress as if you're going to church. Just dress casually, appropriately.
Okay, thank you.
Do not wear any jeans pants, any shorts, something like that. Just dress appropriately.
Okay, no problem.
All right.
I was just wondering if we should shirt, the Oxford shirt, but
you won't
I
have
was
it
reading
as
in the
yet.
chat section.
You won't have it as yet. You want to just purchase one for just coming to orientation? All right, so it's almost 7 o'clock and we have 289 persons on the chat. And I want to thank you for staying this long. didn't intend for it to be this long, but I just want to thank you for just coming out and being here tonight. Again, our student support emails are right here. You can just take a screenshot of it. Any problem, just reach out to us. And the next time we see you could be at orientation if I don't have to talk to you before. So I'm going to say goodbye.
Hold on, Miss. Just one clarification, Miss.
Yes,
When before orientation, we're going to get an email to tell us like what we can wear to school. Because I know we're wearing polo shirts, but as for pants, is jeans pants for us?
But it must be tight. It must be, well, there are some schools that are asking for you to wear dress pants. Again, the dress code.
Right.
If you have to come face to face and come on the compound, just dress appropriately.
Okay.
And I think you know how to do that, Darian.
Yes, Miss.
All right. Beautiful.
All right,
I want to say thank you all and goodbye. You can open your mic and tell us goodbye, good night, and safe travel home. For those of us who are traveling,
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Miss. Thank you.
Patience. Are a good person. You really have a lot of patience, Miss.
Thank you, Miss. Have a lot of patience, Miss.
Thank you so much. Thank you for staying. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Good night, Miss.
Night,
Good
night.
night.
Bye, Miss. Have a great night.
Bye bye.
Miss, I didn't get your name.
Sandra Chandia. If you look at your
Goodbye,
acceptance
Miss.
letter, you'll see my name. Bye bye.
Okay.
Bye. Bye bye.
Miss deserve an award.
Take care, Miss.
Take care. Bye bye.
Can I ask a question, Miss, before you leave?
All right.
All right. So I got to jump on the meeting a bit late. So just a quick question for persons that are doing the school for part-time. Could you give me a bit of rundown on how we can proceed regarding that?
What do you mean part-time? What do you mean?
As in, I wouldn't be attending classes from in the morning.
Yeah, man, when you say rundown, what you mean? What time we start?
Right, because I missed out.
All right, so classes, again, you see, those are little secrets I don't want to give you. I want the schools to tell you, but since you asked, evening classes starts at 5:30. It depends on the arrangement with the lecturer. So some persons may start at 5 because, you know, they're giving you time to maybe reach home or get yourself ready, you know. But for the most, it is 5 o'clock.
Okay. And in terms of the days of the week, how much days we will
Monday to Friday, again, your timetable will tell you. It could be Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday. Or maybe you may have a class scheduled for a Saturday.
Okay.
It all depends on your program.
Okay. Could you give me a rundown of what I missed or a synopsis of what I missed?
Send me an email at registrar@ECC. See it here right here on the screen, and I'll send you the or I'll send you the link for the YouTube.
Okay.
So just send an email to registrar@ECC and just indicate that you missed the session. You're asking for the PowerPoint or something.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss. Miss.
Yes.
Miss, can I have your number?
I'll give you my extension.
Your
So
number.
the number that you reach me at is 928 5070.
5070. Okay.
And my extension is 3250.
Miss, wait. Miss 3250.
Zero.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss. Thanks, God.
You're welcome.
One more question before I go. Do you accept cash in the location?
But now answer, you know why? It's in the advice we gotta send you.
It's all in the lecture.
Repeat. I want you to go and read. It is in the advisory. I'm not answering that last one for you because I want you to start reading and getting your information. Because if I tell you everything, you're not going to read.
Okay.
But you have the information.
All right.
All right. Please read the advisory. The one that says student advisory. I think is the first one in the listing.
Okay.
All right. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, good night. Bye.